Hello, my little creatures. Today we are doing a love reading about channeling Ishtar, Inanna, Venus. Ishtar, Inanna, Venus. We're going to be invoking the great goddess, one of the oldest in modern history. By name, I'm going to be invoking the goddess to heal your love life. This goddess is so powerful, one of the most ancient. Even today, they're doing rituals to her, they're engaging with her, even on a way that's unconscious in the culture. I mean, the power that this name has is unparalleled. So let's invoke it now. So we thank you, Inanna, Ishtar, Venus, coming through me. I open myself up to channel, to heal the love life, to bring in the person that you have been desiring, to bring the union that will last as long as you wish, a lifetime or temporary, whatever your soul needs. We have she rules war, she rules sexuality, she rules desire, she rules fertility, she rules the descent into the underworld and the rising of the seasons of the springs. She rules so many different things, the changing of genders. A lot of the LGBTQ stuff is her domain. And a lot of the effects today, like Gay Pride Month, is on the time of Ishtar, Tammuz, which is her lover, who she is full of desire. She is full of those, and he would deny her, and she would be screaming, and so there's this energy of loss, but also reunification with Ishtar. So we're going to be starting with channeling Ishtar, how you will attract your person. We thank you, Inanna. Thank you, Ishtar. You rule seduction. Okay. I'm seeing this, getting a water energy here. 6 of Cups. So with the 6 of Cups, we're having this being stable in your own emotions. I'm getting that some of you, there is this lack of stability. You're kind of wavering and mood swings and all of this. You're going to attract your person by being able to cultivate that stability. I'm seeing you yoga, maybe self-care, stay away from chemicals in the makeup. Ishtar would want you to wear natural things that benefit the earth, not animal cruelty, not chemicals. I'm seeing you getting sunshine. I'm getting you bathing in oil, putting oil like mustard oil, like really good stuff, putting it on your skin. I'm smelling flowers, going and having a lifestyle that makes you exude this fertility, this beauty. So Ishtar is coming through with this emotional energy. I'm seeing in this card, this halo. I'm seeing you, this good girl vibe coming from you, being able to nourish yourself with your values, with your virtues, with your manifestations. It's your whole life is holistic. Your life bursts with beauty. It bursts with fertility, with all of these things. I'm seeing you being able to do yoga, being able to do physical, spiritual practices that stabilize your nervous system. But I'm also seeing being able to use your obsessions to build yourself up. We think envy is such a horrible energy, but actually envy can take you anywhere you want to go. It's like fuel in the car. So Ishtar rules this desire. So this envy, you're going to use it towards building yourself up. Instead of being jealous about these other people, say, hey, I want what they have. I'm going to work for it. I'm going to build it into myself. And then that's going to attract more and more and more of the right kind of attraction. As long as your soul, you're letting the dictates of your soul rule you. So I'm going to ask again, Ishtar, what is the authority you and this future person you're going to have? What is the authority you're going to step into? Inanna, speak. Wow, the fawn, how beautiful. So what's amazing about the fawn, this like deer like energy, and right now it's so funny, it's Mrigashirsha Nakshatra. So this is very seductive energy. You can look up Claire Nakti if you want to learn about Mrigashirsha Nakshatra. You may have it in your chart, which we can look it up in a one-on-one astrology reading. But what this is talking about, I think you are attracted to somebody kind of introverted, kind of quiet. Maybe you like, sexy nerd vibes. And I'm seeing this depth in this person. This person doesn't just talk to anyone. This person is selective. This person is going to choose people who are able to enter into their depth. It's like they need the right key to open it up. So I'm seeing you being attracted to these, these nerdy types, maybe reading books together, maybe doing games together. It's so sweet. It's so nice. And I'm feeling the cuteness in it. You guys are cute. Even the way they eat is cute. And I'm seeing you guys being able to have an authority in the mind, in the ways that you guys think about. You don't just want to sit and do something boring, go to the club, go here, blah, 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 go out to eat. No, you guys are nomads of the mind. I see Ishtar bringing you guys together. You have massive experiences in the spirit, maybe even developing abilities, maybe even developing how you guys live, a new way of living, a new lifestyle, a lifestyle of that of the spirit, of values, maybe even getting into witchcraft, grimoires, things, herbalism, permaculture. I see you guys being able to explore your hobbies, your passions, your interests. So this is not an ordinary relationship. This is extraordinary. This is unique. This is special. This is feeling like they're the only person for you and you are the only person for them. You've had so many relationships where it has felt unspecial, where you have felt unloved. Now is your time. Start to accentuate this energy in yourself of this uniqueness and start to accept and blossom in that, and that will attract the person. Be out there with your desires, with your hobbies, with your interests, and someone will say yes and amen to that. If you hide that, you will attract people who also hide, who also aren't themselves, and it won't be real. It will feel fake. It will feel like something's missing. So Ishtar needs you to keep your authenticity because she's helping you bring in your person at this time. We have some boundaries. She's also the goddess of war. We're going to be consulting the Night Sun Tarot by Fabulous Strani. We thank you for showing us the war, showing us the boundaries that need to be set, showing us what is the enemy here in this person's life, keeping them from the successful love that they're looking for. We have the Two of Pentacles. You might be giving too much love. You might be giving too little love. We're seeing this balancing act. Maybe financial is an issue. Maybe you spend too much, you spend too little. I'm seeing that being able to bring in the spirit of temperance will benefit you in bringing this love. Being able to have moderation. One of the best ways to cultivate this balance is a meditation practice, nervous system regulation, being able to in-breath so, out-breath hum, being able to balance all of your chakras. You can look up chanting through the chakras and chant through every single chakra with the note, with the seed syllable mantra, the specific phrase like lam, yam, vam, with the mudra, the hand symbols, and you can actually start to balance your energies out, being able to eat clean, raw, organic, homegrown food, ideally, being able to balance your lifestyle, go to bed on time, circadian rhythms, getting sun, getting clean water without additives, using products without chemicals. I'm seeing you stabilize yourself, bringing balance into your life. Clean your room, by the way. That's a message for somebody. Clean your room. In Vedic culture, they say if you Lakshmi, the goddess of love, does not visit unless you have a clean room. So organizing, I'm not the most clean in the world, but I like to clean sometimes and bring in that fresh energy, because a clean household facilitates a clean mind, and the clean mind facilitates a less complicated relationship. So clean yourself, clean your environment, take care of yourself. That's the energy coming through with this balance. And I'm seeing also there's a connection to India here, Vedic process. You might be into an Agori, you might be into somebody who likes kind of Vedic culture, likes kind of like, they like incense, they have a Ganesh statue, maybe even being from India. So I'm saying explore the cultures that you're drawn to, and you may even find a person on the other end of it. That's what else is Ishtar is saying. So we're going to be looking into 7 different stages here. The loss of identity. So what is an identity you need to shed to bring this person in? You're going to have to shed the parts of you that aren't in alignment with the Empress. Maybe you felt you needed to protect yourself as a feminine and become so masculine that you don't even recognize yourself anymore. You're going to have to find the wounds that are triggered from your past, from men, from women, from whatever it was, and feel the pain. Go right now, look up the heart chakra mantra, do the specific note for it. The specific note for it. The mudra for it looks like this. It's the heart mudra. And start to just do that for an hour. Hum that note, do this mudra, and feel, and let the pain come up, and feel it, and reach in as deep as you can. Pull it out. The more you feel it, it processes out. You start to heal. Even do a juiced fast. That's fresh, organic juice. Drink it and just do that for a few days. Obviously, consult your doctor if you have medical issues. But really enjoy, nourish yourself by feeling your pain, mothering it, because then the softness comes. And you can see in me, I used to be very hardened, very sharp. You can talk to my closest friends. I was very sharp when I was younger. And it was because I wasn't feeling my pain. And we have this this fell from the sky. I have no idea. It's just some, this is some like instant noodles and it's green. So you need to avoid the trash in your life. You need to clean out the trash that's in your heart, this baggage from these people you might not even know. They might even be dead. They might even be ghosts in your mind. You have to go in, feel that trauma, feel that emotion, let it process out. If you need help, in breath so, out breath hum. If you need extra help, you can become one of the members of the YouTube, which will give you access to my shadow work techniques. It'll teach you how to do that, specifically what I learned from the Bardo, what I learned from my emotional recovery, from my awakening, from going to the abyss and having my third eye open and receiving the enlightenment and the samadhi energies. So go into the pain. Ishtar is wanting you to shed the identity of being overly protective, overly fearful. If you're too fearful, you will attract those kind of dark experiences into your life. Guaranteed. Fear is a GPS location. You're going there unless you treat it, unless you process it. It's called alchemy. It's called alchemy. So with the Empress, you're going to become goddess energy, just like Ishtar, if you take what I'm saying, what she's saying. So the next thing, what do you need to relinquish control from? This is the second stage of Ishtar's process. What do you need to let go of here? Thank you, Inanna. Thank you, Ishtar. Thank you, Venus. Okay. We have here fairies of the future. Some of the ideals that you have in the future might be from programming, from culture, from Disney, from your parents. You need to let go of some of the aspects that you desired in your future. Maybe at one point it was serving you, and now it really doesn't. The ideas that you have towards your future are old, outdated. You need to update your list. You need to maybe buy a new manifestation journal. And if you don't have one, buy a little book. Ask your soul, what do I need in a partner? And update it. The new you needs new values, new things to strive for in the future, new goals. In this person, you will have something new. So let the old visions of the future fade away. Again, Rider Waite deck, looking at the third stage, which is loss of the superficial. This is the ornaments. This is when Ishtar loses the jewelry. They take it off her. So you're going to attract this new person. There has to be a phase of going and descending into the abyss, ascending and losing, just as the seasons, the winter comes and you lose everything. So you're going to be asking about this, what superficially on the surface needs to fade away to bring in something deep and real and true. So this transformation. And by the way, yesterday I had Venus conjunct Pluto, and I literally chanted to Venus 5 hours, the most I've ever done, to prepare for this reading here and to bring you the most powerful energies from the goddess so that your love life can transform and you can get the love you know you deserve, that you didn't even know you deserve, better than what you thought you deserved, okay? And that transformation that's happening. So with the superficial here, we have the devil coming through, the devil in reverse. You're needing to let go of the things on the surface, maybe a job you hate, maybe patterns that don't serve you anymore. I'm seeing also like people in your life, they make you feel bad. Every time you talk to them, they don't give you anything in return. Bye, go, out, cut them out. You have one life and then you're dead. Stop wasting your time. Wake up, open up. This is Ishtar. She is goddess of war. This is a nice little Disney princess. This is like Mother Kali. This is the goddess that has no regrets of cutting things that don't serve her, that aren't symbiosis. So bye-bye is your new favorite word. Bye-bye. Comment bye-bye if you're ready to make way for the new by saying no to the things that are not serving you. This is programming the universe in your favor. So just say no to the devil. Say no to those energies that want to enslave you to things that your souls does not wish you to have. Ishtar is saying, rise up, warrior goddess. And you can be a man too and be a warrior goddess as well. Ishtar is amazing. She turns the men into women and the women into men sometimes. This is very gender fluid. It's the future and it's the past. So wake up. At certain times, humanity becomes past genders. We become one being. This is very ancient times, but also times very much in the future. We're at a lower density now, so we have duality, we have genders, but eventually it will fade away. It will transcend. But then, so embrace whatever you are. Embrace it. It's a message for somebody in here, okay? So we're going to be looking at the next thing. We have the emotional shedding, the emotional void. What is the aspect of your emotion in this process that's happening? Tell us about the emotional layer. Ishtar, Inanna, Venus. Okay, wow. Oh, wow. We have the Two of Pentacles again. This is coming out a second time here. With the Two of Pentacles coming out again, your emotions, you're shedding this lack of equilibrium, this roller coaster. You're shedding these emotional energies that you're not able to direct the emotions properly. They're going all over the place. I'm telling you. You need to develop mantra. Mantra is mind protection. You develop meditation. Sit 15, 30 minutes a day. In breath so, out breath out. Chakra meditation, being able, even yoga, look at Hatha yoga, Ashtanga yoga, and start to discipline yourself. That's a Shiva energy. Sometimes we're so nice to ourselves, we aren't actually nice to ourselves. Sometimes we need disciplines. We need tough love on ourselves. We do habits we don't like. Sometimes we're overly addicted to things. So you might need to stop, who's listening to stop fapping. I don't know who needs to hear this. Maybe you need to stop looking at, dark things of the internet. Wink, wink. Maybe you need to engage with something that actually gives back to you and not being food for parasitical entities. So balancing your emotions, being more conservative with your sexual energy, with your libido, not just giving it out to anyone. This is your message. And I'm cleansing you with the selenite from the angelic realms. Be cleansed. May Inanna watch over and protect your sexual essence from being wasted, but being given to those who are worthy of it, and for you cultivating worthy and valueness in yourself. So we're going to be talking about attachments. Attachments now. What attachments need to be severed here? And what attachments need to be bound together? Okay. So we see the attachments. Laziness. You attract people sometimes, or you and yourself, this lazy energy. I'm seeing you attracting people. Maybe a Capricorn, maybe a Taurus. They work very hard. They work very diligent, and that's going to make you rust. They provide a lot of abundance. So I'm seeing you sever yourself from people that are overly lazy. They never want to do anything. They never want to go anywhere. They just sit on the couch all day. That's not your energy anymore. Bye. Bye-bye. You need fire. You need pitta. It's Ayurveda, pitta energy. Eat spicy food. It's called rajasic. Eat things that stimulate the fire, the passion. Have some hot cacao, some hot chocolate, okay? And put a little cayenne in there. This is going to be spicy. This relationship is going to be spicy and dynamic and alive. It's not going to be lazy and boring. So get excited, make yourself excited, do things that light you up, and know that person's coming in that will also light you up as a reflection of you lighting yourself up, like a candle, like a fire, like a flame. Invoke the flame, use candles, use lamps, and look at the flame. It's called pratika, being able to stare at the flame and letting it give you the fire energy. Start a bonfire, get your friends over. This is what Inanna is saying and coming through me as I channel the goddess. So we have here, what else? We have nakedness. Where is the next place of your vulnerability coming through? Where do you need to be more vulnerable? And where is your status? First, where is your status that will be lost? You'll have to lose some status. Okay, yeah, some of your status is going to go, the parts that aren't serving you, maybe part of your public image, maybe a social media. You need to delete and start a new one. We're getting this energy of raw power coming through. You're going to be channeling this raw primal feminine. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Raw primal feminine is coming through, and you're going to use that anger, use that desire to serve you and to serve that partnership and use that to make beautiful things. Maybe make a business, maybe make an organization, maybe build a temple like I built the Temple of Venus. All are welcome. Let me know if you'd like to join that group. You can just reach out, comment Temple of Venus. But this is a transformation in your status. We're looking now, last thing, where is the vulnerability that's coming in? That's going to attract this person. This nakedness, as Ishtar, they take off her clothes, she becomes hung on a hook, and it's this real openness that's happening. Tell us about this, okay? Wow. The Lady of the Harvest, there has to be a death sometimes with the harvest. So you're being naked with, you're being able to give of yourself, being able to open yourself up emotionally, open yourself up even financially, even like take her on a date and buy something, or maybe that's happening for you. Someone's going to open up and allowing them to pay for your dinner, allowing that to happen. So we're going to be thanking the goddess for allowing these energies to come in. And I'm really looking forward to the season for you. I feel like there's more softness, there's more opening up like a flower, more blossoming for you. You're in a blossom season. You're in a season where you will attract that person that you love. You will be able to listen and heal those emotional wounds and believe in yourself, be able to father yourself and allow yourself to open up to it. And especially putting in these practices that I'm talking about will help you to do that. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I would like you to take a deep breath in. Feel if there's anyone that would benefit from the energies of Inanna and Ishtar, send this to them, tell them why it impacted you. Please comment your favorite part of this reading. It really encourages me, what you'd like to see more of, what deities you'd like me to channel. If you'd like to also book a session, we can go so much deeper specifically for you and unblock your love life. You can also become a member and learn the shadow work techniques that I learned from my spiritual awakening, from my trip into the Bardo, where I went through the process of Ishtar. I went through the different stages and arose into new consciousness. It was like a child, light and darkness would go through my physical body, and I spent eternity in the abyss, and then they popped me back in my body. You can also please subscribe, hit the notification bell, please like, and let's take care of each other. This is not just any channel. This is a community. This is a magical community. And my intention, everyone who's watching this, you are destined to be here. You are becoming part of my little creatures. These are my friends, my family. This community is so important to me. So important to me. I've been building this channel for 12 years and I continue to build it. So please enjoy the view, and may the goddess ever be giving you graces and mercies and only good. As when I met her in the abyss, trapped in hell, she came to me in the sky, and the triple goddess saved me and allowed me to come back to the mortal realm, not trapped by the upper spirits or the lower spirits. She allowed me, through her mercy and grace, to come back to this place. May she also do the same for you, as you call upon her and give her food and fragrances and fires, and be able to build a world that is full of the goddess. May the age of the goddess begin. May all the things that stand in her way be ripped to shreds in mercy and grace. Okay? Peace.